This is why financial literacy is so important. This is why I'm happy that this new generation is starting to be aware of it, because it's effed over our community for so many years. Like, this is literally just a prime example of somebody not really knowing the business, and 10 to 15 years later, it's starting to really affect them. This is why I always tell y'all, bro, stop idolizing these people, because the way that this situation just turned from just a simple disagreement to the way they talk to each other, it's crazy, bro. And this is why you do not idolize other humans, because they will always let you down, bro.
Is that Chris?
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Lucas J here, y'all. Back with another video, man. And tonight, y'all, we got a crazy and a very wild video to talk about. Now, it seems like once again, we got another update on the whole Boosie and Rod Wave situation, and things have taken complete left after Boosie straight up went off on Rod Wave and even exposed some personal information about him stealing other people's songs, and also said some things that was very disrespectful. Now, Rod Wave has responded, and he kind of made Boosie look stupid. And at this point, bro, things are starting to get too far. Now, we're going to talk about it and get into it. But before we do, real quick, bro, y'all know my routine, cuz you hit that like button, you feel me? And comment tapped in if y'all tapped in down below, and smash that notification bell. So for one, I can keep y'all updated on this situation. But also, bro, y'all could just be notified anytime I drop a video in general, bro. As I said, bro, it seems like we got a part 2 of the whole Boosie and Rod Wave situation, and things have taken complete left. Now, wait. I know a lot of y'all see these ads and y'all instantly skip and be like, oh, it's a scam. No, Free Cash is legit. They're actually the one that's supporting this video right now. Free Cash is literally a program where you can make real life money trying out new games and apps on your phone. Now, literally, bro, people think that, oh, it track your data and this, that. No, that's just simply not true, bro. I've used it myself. Literally, Free Cash offer you a wall of games that you can play, and the more games you play and the higher you level up, obviously, the more money you got a chance of making. They turn them creators on that app into real money, and that could be through PayPal, crypto, gift cards, however you want it, bro. All you got to do is scan this QR code right here or hit that link in my description down below. Start playing games. DM me when you cash out, and I'll post it on my channel, bro. You're welcome, man. Shout out to Free Cash. Now, just to give y'all just a little quick rundown, Boosie went on a random rant last night on Twitter at like 4 in the morning talking about Rod Wave, saying that, he playing victim, and, he should have showed him love, and basically said that, he stole his song and saying dropped the whole situation, because Shannon Sharp brought up how Boosie had threatened to sue him, and Rod Wave talked about how he was hurt about the situation, and it had social media going crazy. Now, Rod Wave ended up going back on this story, talking wild, calling him a B-word, saying he did some police-ish, and things took a quick left. Now, it's crazy because today is Rod Wave's birthday. Everybody saying happy birthday, Rod Wave, and he got an album dropping tonight. It seems like Boosie has responded, and bro, I ain't gonna lie, Boosie straight up went up on dude.
Boy, shut your big puss up, boy. You done took 15 music and made a career out of it. Boy, you a straight bitch. Let's talk about it. You done took 20 music and made a motherfucking career out of it. Boy, you's a big old bitch. Talking about your heart ain't never been broke. But every song you talking about your heart broke. You a cap rapper, nigga. You got the whole world saying for nothing. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Clown ass nigga. Talking about you looked up to niggas. What the f you looking up to niggas and you ain't never done nothing like these niggas? Boy, you a bitch. You done took everybody's nigga. You a muppet baby, nigga. Big pussy.
Now, as y'all see, Boosie went up and just straight up called bro a straight B, and said that, he been stealing a lot of people's songs and made a whole career out of it, and said that you talking about he ain't never got his heart broke, but how when you make all that sad music. And I gotta be honest, bro, he had a good point right there, because Rod Wave definitely was a guy that I was listening to back then when I was like going through my little depression stage. I can't lie. To say you never had your heart broke, it's crazy. But also he went on to say, how you gonna say you looked up to me when you can't even relate to this life, and called bro a muppet and said he a cat rapper. Now think about that. A guy that you've been looking up to your whole life, as you said, while your dad and whatever was down the road, telling you nigga, you can't relate to me. Why look up to me? And he calling you a B and calling you everything. You feel me? Like, just think about that. The person you've been looking up to is the person that telling you all this about yourself. So it makes you look like a fool, and like really makes you think like, bro, I've been looking up to this dude and the whole time I'm nothing like him, or he don't even like nothing like me. You feel me? And he feel this way about me, right? Now, this is where things went left. Right after this, Boosie made another video and pretty much went on to expose that Rod Wave had took from over 30 some artists and said that he's a serial stealer, bro.
ChatGPT say you done took 31 songs. You owe everybody, not including me. You owe everybody. You a serial stealer. Yeah, let's talk about it. So you offer me 100. Yeah, you offer me, and we agreed. We agreed. Say you was gonna give me 150. We agreed. You say for all the shit you done took, you was gonna look out for me. We was talking friendly. Now it's time for you to drop an album tonight. Now you won't bring up Boosie on the couch. You ain't slick, nigga. This shit been dead. Why you ain't been saying something? The night before you drop, you won't say something. You took 31. You a serial stealer. The fuck out of here. Talking about take you to court. You lucky the whole industry ain't taking you to court. Now you won't talk about that ain't gang. Is you a gangster? Are you a businessman? Don't try to switch it to no gangster shit. You don't try to flip it on no gangster shit. You a rapper. Oh, sad. Yeah, you got children hanging themselves while you at home eating pork chops.
Now, as y'all see, bro, Boosie went on to say that, you know, pretty much he exposed Rod Wave for taking over 30 some people songs or whatever, and saying that, you know, he owed the whole industry. Now he went on to ChatGPT, and I ain't gonna lie, the things that ChatGPT is doing to the black community, from the flyers to the, it's crazy, bro. And we gotta have a real conversation in the future. But he went on to say that bro stole from multiple artists and said that he lucky that everybody ain't suing him. And he also went on to say that, you know, Rod Wave is trying to be slick and saying that he trying to pull a slick move and use this whole situation as promo because he dropping a tape tonight, which is crazy to say that someone is using Boosie for promo, but saying that he don't know if he want to be a rapper or a businessman, and just pretty much said that, you know, if you wrong, you wrong, right? Saying that, bro, basically what Rod Wave did was wrong and that they had a conversation about the money, but they never really settled it, and said that if you're going to talk about it, then be about it, right? And even got to the point where not only did Boosie say something, Life Jennings, y'all know legendary Life Jennings, he went on to even put his comment and 2 cents in and said he still ain't paid me yet either. LOL, I feel you. So apparently, I guess he sampled a song from Life Jennings and said, you know, Life Jennings went on to say that he haven't been compensated neither. Now, this the crazy thing about this whole situation, and this the part that a lot of these old heads and rappers don't understand. You know, we grew up on, you know, signing the contract, getting your family out the hood or whatever the case may be, but you know, sadly, reading is very fundamental, right? And financial literacy and just business conversation, all that has not been preached in our community. So a lot of these guys, yeah, they made money off your songs or whatever that you sample, but a lot of these guys didn't own the song. The label did. So therefore, whatever they compensate or whatever is not going to you. It's going through the label or whoever owns the song. That's how business works. And that's what Rod Wave went on to explain that, you know, he even didn't have, he's saying that he didn't even have to give Boosie the 100K. He did that off the love, but said that the song would never been improved in the first place if it didn't get cleared by the label, and said that just because you don't own the song, that's not my fault.
Right now I'm on a plane, and this is my birthday and shit, finna get ready to land. But I just wanna, you know, briefly weigh in on stuff that's going on. Cause I've seen the guys, Life Jennings and Boosie and all these people talking about whatever they talking about. And this is very important. It's got a lot to do and to play in on what we got going on right now with Mainstay Sports, Mainstay Financial Services, Mainstay Touring. A lot of these guys is 40 and 50 and 60 years old, and they still didn't fucking learn how shit work, right? Whatever deal you sign, bro, that's what deal you signed. That's the terms that you agreed upon. And now fast forward 10, 20 years later, whatever going on in the now, right, has to correspond with those same terms. So if your song gets sampled, interpolated, used, chopped up and screwed, whatever the case may be, the people that is owed is the people that will get paid, the people who clear it, the people who own it, fam. I don't know you, it's nothing personal. I don't know, to some of y'all, you know. Now the other situation, it was kind of personal, I kind of felt the way, but it is what it is. But for the rest of the people talking about this, then the third, fam, the people who own the shit, people who own whatever, is gonna get paid, man. And whatever you sign, that's your fault. But this is why y'all have to learn business, man. This is why y'all gotta learn, all the young cats out there. Y'all gotta learn y'all business, man. Know what y'all signing, know what y'all doing. Because even the people who was before us, supposed to be teaching us, didn't even fucking learn. They don't even know what the fuck going on. They still lost and blaming the world. They just don't even know. How can I pay you something I don't owe you, fam? It's crazy. But that's why the young cats out here, man, we gotta break the cycle, man. You feel me? Hey, bro. I was 9 years old when you signed this deal, fam. Why you taking that on me? I like the song. I interpolated it, or if I sampled it, if I used the beat, I used the words, or whatever the case may be. The song would have never came out. It would have never got published without the owner of this property, intellectual property, saying, yes, we had to agree to splits and dividends. We had to agree for this to even be out in the world. It wouldn't even be out in the world, fam. But this is why we gotta learn, bro. We can't just be sitting back, man. Niggas be like, I just be preaching. I try to tell niggas we have to learn the business, bro. You don't want to be 40 and 50, bro. Mad at the world, blaming everybody. Talking about who stole what, who got what. I want to. You don't want to be like that, bro. You don't, bro. That's why you have to think about that now. You have to put it together now. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, this is just a hard slap of reality, and it just one that you gotta just take to the chin, Boosie. Songs that you made 20-some years ago when you signed that label, I'm sorry, you do not own them songs. That label do. So therefore, if we talking business, when you get a sample cleared or anything, the person that owns that song are the people that's gonna get compensated and gonna get their splits. Just because you was on there don't mean nothing because you don't own the song. And I think YB talked about that in the past. Like a lot of his old songs, all his classics that he liked, the label own that. He don't own that. Not his new stuff, he's really getting paid how he supposed to get paid from it, and he own it. But a lot of the old stuff, the labels own it, and that's what a lot of rappers don't know, especially when you first coming in, bro. Like that money they give you, that's an advance. You got to pay that back, and a lot of times you in a effed up deal, and they don't really understand it until you get older. And once you're done spending all that money, buying all the jewelry and all that, you start looking at things and you start seeing it for what it is, and sometimes it'd be too late. But you know, it's life. Everything is a learning experience. You got to live and learn. It happens, bro. You ain't the first or the last. If I was you, Boosie, I would have just took the 100K because he didn't have to give you that. So the fact that he was giving you that off of GP, you should have took it, bro. You know, trying to threaten him to go to court when a nigga's giving you 100K untaxed, it's crazy work. But to each his own. Like I say, I'm not Boosie. I don't know what type of bills or what he got going on. He got a whole family. He got a lot of stuff going on. So maybe he felt like he needed more. I just felt like 100K is like that's cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But y'all give me y'all thoughts and opinions down below. And let me know what y'all think. And let me know who y'all feel like in the wrong in this situation. Boosie? Or do y'all feel like Rod Wave know deep down inside what he did is wrong? Just let me know how y'all feel about it. And give me y'all thoughts and opinions. Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Look It's Jay. Thank God for another day. May y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ with y'all so much more than I ever will. Yeah, bro. I'm out, man.